Hello and welcome to CadoinkStudios. I am Cadoink and I am here with another pro replay between two very fantastic players. We have today EmpireviOLet spawning as a red Terran here on Terminus, with his opponent being EGDeMusliM spawning as a blue Terran. So this is a Terran versus Zerg on Terminus. Terran player spawning in the 12 o'clock position. So anyway, this was, I believe, in a tournament, IEM, Intel Extreme Masters, I believe. Day9 did an episode on one of Violet and EGDeMusliM's games that I saw that was very good. This is the first one, I believe, in a best of 7. I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me. But it was tournament play. I don't know who won, I don't know the result of it. But this was just the first game I picked. I just kind of picked one, decided to cast it, and so yeah, we have this first game between EGDeMusliM and Violet. So we see Terminus Ray, pretty simple map. We got this choke here going into the Nat, and then each player has a third that has these kind of destructible rocks, kind of similar to Zelnaga in a way, in the sense that rocks are kind of obstructing your third, and similar to Tal'Darim Altar, where this is the case as well. You can hear I'm a little bit sick still. I haven't been able to get over this. It's been about 2-3 weeks. I've been eating my gummies, getting my vitamin C, drinking some orange juice, eating healthy, getting lots of water, drinking lots of tea. And yet, sniffles, man. Sniffles and the coughs still here. So anyways, we see pretty typical stuff. EGDeMusliM getting his command center at the usual time, and EmpireviOLet opting to get this very early expansion before getting any kind of pool or extractor, and getting his extractor before getting his pool. So going for, I guess, a more economic build. Probably seeing that he can get away with this on this map. He probably has a lot of experience. EmpireviOLet is a very good player. In fact, I'm very impressed by the Empire team. As some of you may know, EmpireCause is one of my favorite Terran players. I watch him stream quite a bit. So we see he's going to be doing this little extractor sort of thing. EGDeMusliM, knowing what to do, puts his marine right next to it. He's going to be able to deal with this just fine. And this is going to force EGDeMusliM to not go any kind of 1-1-1 build. So EGDeMusliM will probably opt to get an early command center or another barracks or an early factory with Hellions. He does cancel and rebuild it. It's kind of a really obnoxious thing. So he's even pulling off an SCV to try to deal with it. Currently not building anything at this time. Oh, waiting for the 400 metals to get that early expand, or that, you know, somewhat early 4 minutes expansion. So yeah, this kind of, I guess, forces him into an expansion position. And we do see EGDeMusliM's base, not EGDeMusliM, excuse me, EmpireviOLet's expansion has finished. He is mining from it at this time, building a queen. Getting his spawning pool up, it is finished, and he's going to be getting that Zergling speed, as well as having a few Zerglings on the map to run around, do some damage, poke around. EGDeMusliM, on the other hand, is kind of pushing out of his zone with a few Marines and a SEV. Might be trying to do some sort of bunker rush here, but 6 Zerglings have shown up. It's going to ruin this little attack. EGDeMusliM does lose his SCV as well as one of his Marines. He might even lose the second. Doing some nice micro, but he does end up losing one of the Marines. And will he get... Violet got all 3 of the Marines as well as the SCV, so coming out a little bit ahead. In fact, in the unit loss tab, we can see just 7 minerals ahead. So, not too much of an advantage there, but he did hold off that attack as well as the potential bunker rush. We do see that he has finished this factory as well as getting a reactor up, so he will be going for this sort of double Hellion play. He's also at the same time getting 2 more barracks. This is going to be pumping out probably a Marine Hellion force, as well as getting this command center. I do believe that EmpireviOLet saw this though, as he sent his Marine up there, and yes, he did. So he does know what's going on, and so he probably should be going some sort of roach play or baneling play to deal with mass Marines. I wouldn't go heavy Zerglings, especially against the risk of a Hellion attack. We do see a spine crawler right here as well as a roachborn. Oh, he is going roaches. And here comes a Hellion trying to do some poking, but it's not going to do anything. So he has a few Marines going to try a few Zerglings, try to get us around and pick that off, but the Hellion will be able to get away. And EmpireviOLet is moving its spine crawler forward to block this more That way Hellions can't run around and do damage to the mineral line. As well as these roaches that he's getting. The roaches will be very effective against sort of marine Hellion play. Marines getting crushed by roaches and Hellions the same. We do see that EGDeMusliM is moving out with his command center as well as kind of trying to wall off his own choke. He's putting up an engineering bay and getting that +1 upgrade, as well as some supply depots to further block the ramp. We don't see too much in the way of teching. He did get some tech labs. It could be for Marauders, but he is getting that stem. Might be getting Marauders. I don't know what the reasoning would be. If he does choose to go roaches, he will. If Violet does go roaches, he will go Marauders in response. Someone knocked on my door, so I was a little distracted. And we do see a huge number of roaches coming out at this time, as well as some Zerglings. He's even spawning some Banelings, but the Muslim does see this with his Hellions. Hellions going to poke forward and poke back, and he knows that he needs to complete his wall, as well as get some sort of army up to defend this. We do see quite a bit of Marines. If we look in the unit counting station, we do see 13 Marines, but there are 9 roaches and 9 Banelings, and that's going to be doing a lot of damage. The Banelings coming in to try to pick off this supply depot. One does go down. Banelings coming in to try to destroy the Marines. And here are a ton of roaches into Muslim's base, attacking everything. The bunker's not quite finished yet. And the Marines are going down. A few more Banelings on the way to try to pick off the rest of the Marines. And the Marines are just falling to these roaches. And oh, the Banelings in the mineral line killing all the SCVs that were there, except for 2. And the Muslim is in a lot of trouble here. I don't know how he's going to deal with this heavy roach Zergling force. Taking some Marines out of the bunker is going to be pulling them up and trying to lift these depots, but the Zerglings do get in at time, and there's the GG by EGDeMusliM. Very nice early push by EmpireviOLet, or very nice timing push, I should say, not quite early, 9-minute mark. Going for that Roach, Baneling, Zergling mix. Haven't seen that too much, but it seems to be quite good. So yeah, to any Terrans out there, warning to you, if you see mass Roach, Zergling, Baneling coming your way, you better have something ready for it. So anyway, that was just nice little game between EGDeMusliM and EmpireviOLet. I hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys later.